What's up, y'all? I'm back with a second video, and I guess this topic is gonna be just growing up, listening to rap music, pretty much misogynistic music, and how it affected me in my childhood, and just growing up to be an adult. Probably had affected a whole lot of grown ass men out here, black in particular, so-called black. And what I mean by so-called black is it's just a color, man. It's not our nationality. It's not our ethnicity. It's just a color and something that keeps us in chains mentally. But anyway, that's another topic, another story for another video or whatever. But anyway, back to the rap music. Now, I love this shit, just like everybody else do. Like, I can listen to the music and not have a display of how I feel about women and culture, and just appreciate the music for what it is and for what it's been doing, you know what I'm saying, for years, centuries before I even got here. But rap music in particular, and how it affected the generations, before me and the ones after, you know what I'm saying, like, it's crazy how we let it subconsciously affect our minds, and without us even knowing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to me, fool. Like, for example, man, it's like I'm listening to a UGK album or just a UGK record, period. And it's gonna be a whole lot of misogynistic things going on. Or Too Short, better example, Too Short. He's probably the most misogynistic rapper that you ever heard on wax. You know what I'm saying? But you can't say that man has not put out great music for the uplifting of our people. But he also has released music from the degradation of our people, for how we see our women as bitches and hoes and shit like that. But I see the great area in that, because I know he's not speaking to a whole generation of our women, or just our women in period, you know what I'm saying, like all them bitches and hoes. But when you constantly making records like that, 10, 20 years, and all you say is bitches, 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 hoes, 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 you know what I'm saying, that's what people gonna see you as, because this is what you mainly making your music on. That's what you mainly making your money about. You know what I'm saying? It's just about bitches and hoes, and trying to how to survive, and how to pimp these bitches, man, and learn how to not let a bitch use you or let a hoe use you. You know what I'm saying? That's the things that I got out there in music. You know what I'm saying? But I could also see on the flip side, I can get in a woman's shoes and realize how she would feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can listen to a Too Short record like The Ghetto, but then you could also listen to a Too Short record like Cocktails or Freaky Tales, and you would think it's totally two different artists. But it's the same type of artist. It's just you got two sides to that artist. But only people want to see that one side of that person and belittle that person and shun that person for the music that they making, when the only thing they're doing is expressing themselves and telling their own story. That's why I can't get mad at the women rappers today about the shit talking that they did. I'm like, you can't get mad at them for the shit talking they did about them constantly talking about pussy or trying to get over on niggas, or how the niggas ain't shit. That's a part of the degradation of our community too, but I can't get mad at that, because we got like 20, 30 years of fucking music of niggas talking about bitches and hoes. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. And you know what I'm saying, just trying to get over on the bitch. So how can we be mad at these women out here that's talking shit? The only thing they did is get her from us. Well, not from us, but the male rappers, the only thing they did was get her from them. So how can we be mad? How can we, point our nose down on them, or point the finger at them like they the issue, or call them hoes when you're not calling the men hoes? And it's just my whole thing behind it, bro. You can't be no hypocrite to this music thing when you've been doing this shit 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Talking about bitches and shit. And then when a woman get on the scene and she's having success behind that shit, you can't get mad at that, bro. You just can't. It's the only thing that we could possibly do is clean up our own closet. You know what I'm saying? Like Pimp said, because if we don't, then everybody else will. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else will have their hands in our cookie jar. When we built that cookie jar, we put them cookies in that cookie jar, and then we got other hands that's going in there and taking them cookies out. But we worked hard for this shit. But sometimes I don't even think we realize our own destruction in ourselves, and how it affected our own people, and really how it affected the youth. Because that's really what it is. The music really is affecting the youth, and this is how it's affected me over the years, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a conflict of interest, because I see both sides. You know what I'm saying? I see that gray area. The only thing we could possibly do is clean up the music. But then what's hip hop? You know what I'm saying? It got so many different variations of hip hop. You can't just box it in. You know what I'm saying? Just think about the start of hip hop, and then think about when NWA took over. You know what I'm saying? How it just changed completely into a whole different scene. But then, can you say that was just exposing the reality of it? Or can you say it was an agenda purpose? Because it's still on the same thing. You got to think about what's mainstream. What was mainstream music back then? What was underground music back then? And now think about what's mainstream music now and what's really underground now. Do we really still have an underground scene? Or what kind of mainstream scene we have? But I don't know, man. This is just my thoughts. So, share this, like, comment, give me ideas of any other videos y'all like me to do, if y'all do like my shit. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for whomever listened to me.